Hi, everyone. My name is Anati. I am a media studies student at the University of British Columbia and a marketing freelancer. Today, I will be sharing some key lessons I've learned during my Ripen project with Driven by Co. In this micro training, we'll go over four key areas of digital marketing strategy. These include research and insights, strategy development, content planning, and content production. This training is designed for beginner marketers or business owners who want to understand where to start with digital marketing. Many businesses may have an amazing product or service, but without the right marketing strategy, it can be difficult to build long term growth and meaningful engagement with an audience. Having a strong strategy helps you guide what content you create, who you are trying to reach, and how to communicate your message. It also helps businesses better understand their audience and make more informed marketing decisions rather than simply posting content without a clear purpose or direction. The first step in building a strong social media strategy is conducting social media research. This helps you understand the brand, the industry, and the type of content that performs well with this target audience. Understand the brand. Start by understanding the brand you are researching. Look at their goals, values, because these shape the type of content they should be posting. Then review their current social media pages and analyze what they are already doing. Pay attention to which posts perform well and which do not. This can help identify what the audience is responding to and what may need improvement. Research the industry and platform. Next, choose the platform that is most relevant to the brand and begin researching within the space. Look at similar brands and explore content ideas within the niche and pay attention to current trends within the industry. This helps identify what types of content is popular and what audience are currently interested. The next step is conducting a competitor analysis. Identify top brands, creators, or accounts that operate in a similar niche and analyze their content strategy. One useful method is using the SWOT analysis, which focuses on strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Using this framework helps you understand what competitors are doing well, where they may be struggling, and where they may be opportunities for improvement. Finally, analyze content performance patterns across competitor accounts. Look for posts or videos that perform particularly well and study elements such as the format of the content, the hooks used at the beginning, the engagement levels, the audience responses. It also helpful to review comments and audience feedback. Often people question or request certain topics in comments, which can reveal content gaps and new opportunities for business growth. Understand the audience is an essential step for first when building a content strategy. It's important to clearly identify the content is what problems they want to be solved and what type of content they are most likely to engage with. When you understand these factors, it becomes easier to create content that feels relatable and valuable to your audience. Another helpful strategy is using platforms LinkedIn to identify potential collaborators, industry leaders, or organizations in the same space. This can help expand research or expand reach and build strong connections within the industry. Once the audience is clear, the next step is deciding how to position the content. One effective approach is developing content pillars that guide the overall strategy. Content pillars help create consistent themes that brand focuses on and over time, which makes the message clearer and more recognizable. Examples of content pillars might include education, industry insights, community engagement, behind the scenes. These pillars help ensure that the content remains focused while still offering variety. It's important to understand that not all social media platforms work the same. Different types of content tends to work better depending on the platform and its audience. For example, short form video content performs well. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram, especially formats like Reels or quick educational videos. On the other hand, professional insights, a thought leadership content often perform better on LinkedIn when the audience is more focused on career and development industry discussions. Because of this, successful marketers often repurpose content across multiple platforms while slightly adjusting the content or message to fit each platform and audience style. To organize the overall strategy, a monthly content calendar was created. The goal of this calendar is to help plan content themes in advance, batch content, and stay consistent with posting. Consistency is especially important for social media growth and maintaining engagement with the audience. Firstly, the calendar allows us to plan themes for each week of the month. The themes are based on main content pillars such as leadership development, workplace culture and engagement, and personal growth. Planning content ahead of time ensure that content stays aligned with the brand's message. Another important strategy is batch content creation. Instead of creating content every day, multiple videos can be recorded in one session. For example, 30-second motivational reels, educational talking head videos, and clips from workshops can be filmed at once and then scheduled across the month. The calendar also helps maintain a consistent posting schedule, which improves visibility on platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, and keeps the audience regularly engaged. When planning the content, it's important to consider external opportunities for the content. This includes holidays, appreciation days, industry events, and trending topics related to leadership and workplace culture. In addition, the calendar can also help generate reoccurring content series such as weekly leadership tips, place myths or posts, or short motivational insights for managers. Overall, the monthly calendar helps structure the strategy by keeping content organized, improving efficiency in production, and ensuring that the brand posts on consistent and regular basis. Video editing best practices. Once the video strategy and calendar are in place, you can begin producing content. When editing videos, refer back to the research and competitor insights and engaging elements such as jump cuts, zooms, sound effects, captions. Start with a strong hook in the first few seconds. Also consider the platform that the content will be posted on. Optimize the format accordingly. Tools like Later can also help schedule content in advance. So here's a practical example of how this strategy can be applied to Driven by Code. For the research, one of the biggest insights was the short form video best practices, specifically videos with the creator speaks directly to the audience, uses captions, and starts with a strong hook in the first 30 seconds to get the most engagement. Another key insight is relatable and educational topics driven by drive engagement. Content that focuses on leadership, self-development, workplace challenges, and personal growth consistently perform well across similar accounts. These are topics that audience not only watch, but they also interact with. We also found the clear takeaways increase interactions. When posts provide particular advice, bold opinions, or actionable steps, viewers are more likely to comment, like, share their opinion and experiences, and start discussions. Next, it's important to clearly define the target audience. For Driven by Code, the focus is on leadership managers, organizations who want to improve workplace culture, leadership skills, and employee engagement. Because of this, the content should directly address common workplace challenges and leadership growth. To keep the message consistent, the content strategy is built around three main content pillars: leadership development, workplace culture, and engagement, personal growth for leaders. These elements are important because they clearly show three things: who the audience is, what the content will focus on, and how the platform strategy will work. This approach also supports a clear marketing funnel. The goal is to move audiences from entertainment to education, to build trust, and eventually to program signups. To stay organized and consistent, a 6-month content calendar was created. This helps prepare and schedule content ahead of time and ensure a steady flow of content. The calendar includes upcoming trends, existing content, pre-filmed content, and new content series. For the content production, some of the main formats include 30-second motivational reels and short clips, and also hooks in first few seconds, captions for accessibility, and quick cuts and engagement visuals to keep the pace dynamic. Most important lessons that I've learned: planning ahead matters. Planning content in advance helps create consistency and long-term strategy. Competitive analysis is valuable. Looking at what others are doing can provide insight, inspiration, and opportunities to improve. And collaboration helps growth. Working with others and learning from different perspectives can help strengthen strategy and produce better results. Thank you for listening.